Once upon a time, many centuries ago, there lived a group of people known as the Vikings. They were brave sailors and warriors from Scandinavia, which is in Northern Europe. Places like Norway, Sweden, and Denmark were their homes. The Vikings are famous for their longboats, which were long and narrow. These boats could sail across the wild northern seas and also row up rivers. This ability allowed them to travel far and wide. The Vikings began their adventures around the 8th century, and their journeys took them to many parts of the world. They sailed to places like the British Isles, France, Greenland, Iceland, and even reached North America, where they called their settlement Vinland. The Vikings weren't just warriors. They were also farmers, traders, and skilled craftsmen. Back home, they grew crops and raised animals, just like many of us would imagine on a farm. They traded goods like furs, amber, and ivory. They were excellent at making things too. They crafted beautiful jewelry and strong weapons. However, the Vikings are most remembered for their raids. A raid is when they would suddenly attack a place to take valuables. They were known to attack monasteries, which are like churches in places like England and Ireland. Because of these attacks, many stories and myths arose about the Vikings, painting them as fierce and fearsome. But the Vikings were also explorers and settlers. They founded new towns and traded far beyond their own lands. This ability to both raid and trade helped them create connections throughout Europe. After several centuries, around the 11th century, the Viking Age came to an end. Many Vikings settled down, and their lands gradually merged with the places they had once raided. They left a big mark in history because of their adventures, their discoveries, and the way they influenced the places they traveled to. Today, we can learn a lot about their unique culture through the stories, artifacts they left behind, and even through their ancestors. So, the next time you hear about Vikings, remember that they were more than just warriors. They were explorers, farmers, and skilled craftsmen who set sail to explore the world beyond their shores. Their stories remain a fascinating part of our history.